Okay, my friends, in this video, I want to talk about healing. And I've been on a pretty intense, full power healing path the past 3 years, especially. And the essence of what I learn is that our healing is so nuanced that we have to really trust our body to know what it needs to grow, to heal. And when I say healing, it's about the nervous system, the wiring of our brain and bodies that is holding this memory, that's holding this stress, these parts of our being that are connected to the past, which is constraining the free flow of our energy to meet our environment with an openness, where we allow life to move freely through our beings and we come into this full expression of who we truly are here to be in this life. So each of our healing journeys is going to be so unique, and this experience of evolving the mind to embody and live and resonate with a world of higher consciousness is a deep, deep trust in the wholeness of existence as this conscious force within us is guiding to what we need to come into wholeness. The definition of healing is to return to health, to return to wholeness. So I think it's so important to remember that this is so nuanced in each moment for all of us, and to drop the judgments, first of all on ourselves and then on others, that this is what you need to do. I can see this better way, that only if you did this thing, or you focused on your healing more, that this is actually still engaging a field of the mind that is in resistance to life as it is, and that is trying to control things, which is the essence and the root of our struggle and suffering, is this imbalance of the mind that projects in from a space of this is not okay. So let's take a little step back for a moment here and recognize that there's a lot that we do want to change in this world, that we could have a lot of resistance to that idea of, well, it's not okay. And what we want to tap into, if you're in this heart resonance space with me, which be where you are, this is the essence. We all have our own paths, but to resonate with this deep awareness that life, that there is a consciousness within life that has a creative potential for infinite love, for infinite joy. And the experience of being on this earth plane is an openness to experience the entire range of possibility. That in this duality, we wouldn't be able to experience light without the darkness. So when we desire to embody and experience more light, more joy in our lives, we need to come into a true harmony of allowing and accepting its contrast, the polar aspect in our own experience and in the world as a whole. And it's through that present moment allowance, acceptance of our experience, where we let go of the resistance to what is, and we allow existence to be as it is without fighting it. That we open into a spaciousness in ourselves that is able to choose, is able to create a way forward that is in alignment with what we truly desire. And that there is an impulse, a consciousness within all of life that when we go beneath all of that resistance in the mind and the stress, when we allow ourselves to be fully open to life as it is, that it is naturally a creative impulse for expansive love, for evolution, for newness beyond what constrictions and violence and all of these challenges have been. That we are able to heal this stress, resistance, and fighting within our own inner being by coming into non-resistance of the self, allowing ourselves to be nuanced in every moment so we can know ourselves fully without projecting out and fragmenting who we are. So that in time, we strengthen this central consciousness of openness, of spaciousness. Where we begin to flow with life, flow through this evolutionary journey of humanhood into the current that feels most alive and true for us. Flowing through this paradox of having to meet and fully be with and allow the moments of healing which are so challenging and painful and confusing and dark and deep. That is through the deep allowance of these moments in ourselves that we tap into the deepest space of openness, of allowance to life, which then opens our being to a more vibrant, a more alive, a more accepting to that space of consciousness. That non-resistant state of being in which we are truly free. So the body knows the way. And we resist it sometimes. The body, if it's tired, can we trust it? If it needs to take a break, can we trust that innate wisdom in the body, in the consciousness of all that is? And trust our intuitive guidance that is drawing, that is life trying to draw us, that is drawing us to our fullest, freest expression. Trust the natural healing of life. Drop the resistance to our present experience. Drop the resistance to another's experience in a deeper consciousness of trust in the wholeness, that this is what we need in this moment to evolve into our creative, highest expression. We need to go through the stuff, the experiences that open us beyond the walls and the constructs and the constraints that we have experienced, so that we can come into, we can experience the liberation from it. From past into newness, into presence, into a nowness that is continuously creating new expressions as we drop the resistance to life as it is. May we trust our body's intelligence to know what's right for us. Maybe drop the words that don't resonate and allow this sense of what is pulling us, what we do resonate with, what we want to experience. May we allow that pull to be what moves us forward, and allow the other parts of the mind that judge, resist, that stress, to show us what we are seeking to transcend, that we no longer engage so much resistance. Instead, we see it as the light shining on what is constricted in our being now and our desire to go beyond it. So as always, the message of my intention is to work with what we have, to come into harmony of the mind, use the mind to allow our transcendence of it, to allow it to point us to what we truly want. Which, the way I describe and experience it, is this openness to life, this abundance of acceptance, of love, of a higher awareness beyond the thinking mind and into the realm of true infinite possibility. So may we accept and trust our nuanced journeys of healing, allowing the fullness of each moment to guide us in time to an expansive experience of life's fullness with more and more light as we accept the shadows as part of our guidance. Thank you for being here. Thank you for walking your unique healing journey. As we do it together, we open up to more connection and acceptance of each other on all of our parallel healing paths, which is healing is just this openness to more of our brilliance. So as we let go of these constricting ideas in the mind, as we let go of these old versions and these suits that are a little too tight for the freeness of our true energy and being, that we then resonate and magnify and magnetize the openness in each other, the perfection and the brilliance in each other. So it's from the deepest gratitude of our hearts that we do this work for ourselves and for the world around us and for the world that we are creating that is beyond anything we have seen before. Namaste.